Hello, fellow railroaders. Wanted to take a minute this afternoon to give you an overview for the lighting project that I am about to take for the Roundhouse, and also give you an update on a couple of the other little projects I have reported on here in the last couple of weeks. We'll start with the Roundhouse first. The last of the lights I was waiting for arrived today. Actually surprised me that they made a Sunday delivery for me, but they're here. And I've also done some preliminary work and in anticipation for this, and we'll go over that now. You'll note that the marshalling yard is empty of trains, and the knee saver has been stretched across the track so I can semi-comfortably get up there without tearing my knees up too bad. That spur closest to the Roundhouse has been emptied of trains, as has the Roundhouse. Roundhouse roof panels have been removed, and in anticipation of the work, all of the three locomotives that were in the Roundhouse and on that spur, and all of the trains that were set up in the marshalling yard, they have been moved to other tracks within the yard complex or put on the outer loop of track. We hope that this will give me enough access over there that I won't break anything. And if you look right there, you're going to notice there's an empty spot. That was the little office building on the back of the Roundhouse. That has been removed so I can easily put the light in on over the door for this, and this will probably be the first one I do. And I have decided that when I'm finished, I will not re-glue it to the back of the house. I'm going to leave it loose so I can get in to access it if I need to. And I have found that the ballast that I had put around it does a very nice job of holding it in place. And here are the lights I'm going to use. I bought a 4-pack of peel and stick LEDs that I got from a shop on eBay, but these are made by L.A.R.R. And I've taken 2 of them and wired them together, 2 for each side, and I've put extension wires on them that should get me through the table. Right now I've got them running through a conduit that I made out of a drinking straw, and I took a fat tip Sharpie marker and colored them black. See how that all works out. And here is the little office building, and you can see right here, this is the lamp that I'm going to replace with this. These things are really cool. I bought an 8-pack of these, and in the pack were, I think these are resistors, and I think they get wired in line with the hot lead of the lights. If anybody watching this can confirm that for me, it would be much appreciated. And I have also I got some more conduit sections made, and I got a wiring box. Now this one right here, I made this out of some styrene. I will, on the back wall inside the Roundhouse, I'll drill a hole through the Roundhouse floor and through the table to run the wires down. And I'll glue that so that you can't see the hole or the wires. That's the theory behind it anyway. Back over at the Roundhouse, I plan on drilling a hole right about there over each one of the stalls at about the midpoint, install a gooseneck. I'll be replacing this light with a gooseneck, and there's one on the other side as well. Now the little stick-on lights On the inside of the Roundhouse, I plan on installing the first one right about there and then stretching it out, and I think they'll come to about here. So I'll have the 4 LEDs on there. I have not yet decided if I'm going to take and attach the conduit to the railing there or just hot glue it to the walls. And it's this back wall, probably just in front of the far truss. That's probably where I'm going to do my hole through the floor and through the table. That's an overview of the way the lights are going to go. Hopefully that'll all work out nice, and I'll be able to show you a video at some point of my success or failure. So, keep me in your thoughts and hope this turns out well. Now, as you saw in an earlier video, here, and here, I rewired the power to these spurs so that they were all powered by the same handle as all the rest of them. I cannot believe that it took me a year to do that. In fact, I can't believe that I didn't do it initially. But this one has been an absolute, just great the way this has worked out. No more train crashes because I forget to, when I switch the power, that I've got the handle A full forward, and the unfortunate results when the trains hit the bumpers. Now I have full control coming back, and this has just been a great modification. You might also remember that this little guy, I took out the E unit, an old mechanical one, and replaced it with an electronic because I thought the old unit had gone bad. And as it turned out, after I installed the new E unit, I had the same issue. As it turned out, it was not the E unit in that locomotive. It was actually this guy right here, the powerhouse lock-on. It just kept tripping out. And so I took it apart and monkeyed with it a bit. And it's got a switch inside. One side of it's for 180 watt, one's for 135 watts. It was the 180 watt that was giving me issue. I switched it over to the 135, and everything, just went right back to operating the way it should. And I have bought a new one. I'm going to run this one. I have not screwed it back down or screwed it back together. I'm going to run this one for a while to see if it's going to continue to work, and we'll take it from there. But I have got a replacement, so that if that one burns out, I will replace it and take the little house and put it somewhere on the layout as scenery. As you can tell, see it up there. That was the other original power lock-on that I bought, and it did the same thing. It blew out on me, and I turned it into scenery. Now, that's, pretty much it. Although, even though I didn't have to replace it, that electronic E unit that I put in this little switcher, it's great. It's got a little, one of the AC Pullmore motors, and it doesn't make that annoying buzz anymore. It just goes. And I will probably be getting some more of these as time and money permit, because I have some other locomotives I'd like to switch out, particularly the Chicago and Northwestern there, and probably both of those guys and a few more that are up there on the wall. But that's it for now. Hopefully in not too long I'll be able to give you another update, and we'll have lights in the Roundhouse. Thanks for watching, and give me a like and a subscribe. It'd be appreciated. Thanks. Until the next one.